We go to the airport Sunday morning, and here's where it gets a little funky doop-doops. I don't know what that was. We go in there.
I think you had a stroke.
I put my suitcase through the thing, and this happens all the time. Now, you know me, you know you. We're veterans of the skies.
Yes.
I fly
Diamond.
every week for 20 years, for God's sakes.
Dustin Diamond.
And it's always these small towns, Norfolk or Columbia, Missouri.
Right.
That it's Wyatt Earp back there.
Oh, yeah.
You go to JFK, LaGuardia, SFO, LAX, you can have a bag of dynamite, a double-sided dildo, 3 cans of cocaine. They go, keep
That's
it
my
moving.
rider. Yep.
Fly in, go in. You can have a skateboard, a machete, a knife, a child for sex. They just go, okay, keep it moving, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
You go to Norfolk, the thing... Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Greg, come over here. There's like 6 people gathered around the X-ray, and I go, here we go.
Yeah. The guy's like, what is that, an eraser? Yeah, we got to open it up.
Well, now, this is the thing. I don't unpack my bag ever. My suitcase is just sitting in the floor. You come to my house, there's a big suitcase.
I'll show you mine after the pod.
It's next to the door. It's sitting there. My wife hates me, but I'm like, why am I going to unpack all the shit?
Of course.
So it's there, and I don't add anything other than a pair of panties and a new dildo.
Ditto.
Dildo. So I've flown
Dildo
350 times.
Yeah.
Whatever's in there, I've flown from every airport corner with it in there.
I don't even change the underwear.
So they go, okay, and they talk like this.
Right. Yeah.
You can't hear what they're saying, so you're like, all right, here we go. Matt Wayne is like, what's going on here? So I'm like, I don't know. They got my suitcase over there. So should we get them? Okay, whose bag is this? Like they're finally ready. They've been huddled up. It's like umpires reviewing a call.
Exactly.
They click on the microphone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, whose bag? It's my bag. And you want to be like, I'm here more than you are.
I know.
So the lady pulls the bag over. It's a regular black Toomey suitcase, the most known suitcase to man.
Yes, yes.
And she goes,
Toomey.
you got a torch lighter in here.
It's not a Toomey.
I go, okay, no sweat. And again, it's been in there literally for a year.
Sure.
Now, you're not allowed torch lighters. So I'm not saying, hey, I'm in the right. I will say I've gone through 750 security machines without it being a problem.
You want to shame them a little, like, well, tell your friends they're slacking because this has been in here for a year and a half.
Exactly. But I'm trying to, you got to stay humble.
Comply.
It's an illegal thing. I'm complying, and I don't care about the light. I haven't used it ever. It's like a thing that I used to smoke once, and it's in there.
Well, get rid of it.
So I don't care. So she goes, all right, you got a torch lighter. I go, oh, no problem. And she goes, well, do you want to check the bag? And then the lady goes, hey, you can't check it. You can't check it either. I go, okay, well, yeah, throw it away. I don't care.
They love the power.
So it's hard to see about my suitcase. So that she opens the front zipper. There's like a little, there's pouches everywhere.
Too many, like a kangaroo.
She opens the pouch. I go, oh, it's not in there. I don't keep anything in there. And she's like,
easy terrorist.
Feels around in there. She's like, it's not in here. And I'm like, yeah, it's not in there. Now, the suitcase is a fancy pants suitcase. It has like a lock on it.
Yes.
They have like a compartment that is locked so the TSA people can't get it with the safe. Now, it's been broken for like a year. I don't know how to open it. I set the code at one point.
Oh, no.
I have no idea how to open it. It doesn't open. It's never been open.
By the way, the lock and the suitcase thing, that's up there with the TV and the wires. That's I don't mess with.
I don't know how to use it. I never used it.
Same. I don't even do my taxes.
So it took me a moment to figure out. I hope that's not true. You got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Just picture them zip tying you. You're like, oh my God, I was kidding.
Tax machine.
So, by the way, if anyone's wondering, the check from RU Garbage, I don't know if you listened, I found the check. That's a whole other bag of hammers. I sent Craig, our investment guy, a large sum of money. The check was missing for like a month.
Oh my God.
But I got it. Anywho, so there's a compartment with the master mate. I don't know. It's locked. And she goes, what's this? What's the code here? And I go, oh, it's not in there. I don't know how to open that. And she's like,
oh, here we go. We got a live one.
She goes, what do you mean you don't know how to open it? I go, it's not in there. Now, let me just give you the punchline. I didn't realize there's a misconnection. This lady is a little slow and off, I guess.
Norfolk.
She thought the suitcase doesn't open at all because I don't know how to get the lock.
Oh, okay.
So that's the misconnection here. So I think I'm telling her that one little tiny compartment with a lock on it, I don't use ever. She thought somehow I was saying, I don't know how to get into this suitcase.
I just carry out a suitcase I can't open.
Exactly. So I don't realize she's thinking that because it's stupid. She doesn't realize I'm thinking this because she thinks that's stupid.
Got it. Stupid
so I'm
on
like,
stupid.
It's not in there. And she's like, well, I'm looking and it's right here. I'm like, I know, but it's in the main compartment. It's not. I don't know how to open that. And she's like, well, what do you mean you don't know how to open it? It's your suitcase.
Oh.
And I was like, I know, but it's broken and I don't ever use it. I'm sorry. And so there's like this weird tension. She's like, I don't understand what you're saying. And I was like, I'm saying it's not in there. It's in the other part. And then she brings over the lady. Now, here comes the supervisor. Now, this lady was being very sweet, friendly.
Okay.
Here comes the supervisor.
Oh, no.
And she goes, what's going on here? And I go, there's a lighter in there. You're welcome to throw it away. It's not in there. And she's like, he doesn't know the code. She's like, how can you not know the code to your suitcase?
Welcome to Tuesdays.
And I'm like, well, it's broken. I've never used it. I don't use it. And she's like, well, what do you do? How are you going to get your stuff out when you get to where you're going?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
And I'm like, well, I don't keep stuff in there. So again, I'm not realizing. I assume they know there's a larger compartment that is openable.
Got it.
So that's why I'm like having this disconnect. I'm like, what do you mean? I'll unzip it. That zipper right there. And she's like, don't touch it. Don't touch the suitcase.
Kind of a who's on first here.
It is. And I'm like, well, oh. So then I realize, I'm like, oh no, that's the zipper, the main compartment. And she's like, what are you zipping? I don't. This went on for like so long. And finally I grabbed the zipper. I was like, no, you open it here. And she goes, don't touch the suitcase. Tell her how to do it. And I was like, I did tell her how to do it. She can't figure it out.
Oh, boy.
Which is true. And the lady wasn't even offended, by the way.
Okay,
the original
good.
lady.
Norfolk.
So I'm like, okay, well, open that zipper. And finally, she unzips it and opens it. And it's like this moment of like, here you go. And this lady, and I said to Matt, I turned over to Matt, I'm like, this is insane. She's like, hey, don't talk to him. Well, don't do that. And I was like, what? It was crazy.
I'm
and
an
then
American.
the original lady goes, this is the craziest suitcase I've ever seen.
This is a
I'm
crazy
like,
suitcase?
It's literally the most common suitcase.
Yes.
It's a black Toomey. By the way,
Norfolk.
I can't even name a second brand of suitcase.
Samsonite.
Toomey is like the gold fucking standard
It's the number
suitcase.
one. It's the number
like
one.
The store at every airport.
Yes.
It's like literally a few months ago, me and another guy mistakenly took the wrong suitcase.
That's right.
Because everybody has this
They're
suitcase.
Dime a dozen.
I'm like, this looks like every suitcase. I'm like, it's not that crazy.
Yeah, Toomey
There's
Tunes.
a big super zipper that you open and it folds out.
Craziest I've ever seen. It's hilarious. You know, I've seen some wacky suitcases out there. There's a suitcase a kid sits on that rolls.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
wacky.
It's a roller blue. I was at
Yes.
the same suitcase.
It's a Tweety bird with wheels on it.
I mean, there's camouflage. There's an
course.
accordion.
Of course.
There's duffel bags.
Shoe bomber.
So I was like, yeah, it's just standard. Then she finally opens it. The zipper's sitting in there. She's like, what do you want to do with it? I'm like, throw it away. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like, I've never seen a suitcase like this. Woo!
Thank God you show up to the airport 9 hours early. You're going to talk to Susie Q for 9 weeks.
And by the way, the original lady, she was like, thank you for being so patient. The other lady was a big C word at me.
Sure.
She goes, thanks for being so patient. I was
We're
like,
seaward bound.
no problem. And she was like, don't touch it. Just tell her how to do it. And I'm like, I told her how to do it. Like, you got to here. I'm sorry. She doesn't know how to unzip a thing.
Well, that's a crazy suitcase.
But I'm like, but I try to see, like, it is weird to hear there's a code that I don't know.
Sure.
But she just didn't figure out that that's like one small compartment.
Right. So it's a miscommunication. You've had 2 airport falafels.
That was like to say it was 3 days apart.
Kerfuffles.
But she's like, this suitcase is nuts.
Yeah.
It's got 4 wheels and a handle.
I know.
And it's black.
It's exactly.
It's a suitcase.
It's actually too common. You're gonna get in trouble with it.
It's Toomey common.
There we go. Tutankhamun.
Yeah, it was. But again, like afterwards, I realized where we were disconnected.
Right. Man, oh man.
I try to see things with it, but I'm like, of course it does. It does open.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
Like insane.
How you gonna open your suitcase?
It'd be like if there was like I'm trying to think of like an example, like a restroom that's like, oh, it's out of order, and you're like, well, what do? You shit on the floor,
right?
And you're like, no, well, we'd have a different place,
different toilet, yeah,
something like that.
Well, can I say what's interesting about you? And this is a big, deeper conversation here.
Please.
Well, the airport is TSA, it's ego, it's security, it's power. They're the authority.
Right.
We're the TSA. We stop terrorists. Blah, blah, blah. You are very logic-based. You're very factual. You're very truth-based.
I try to be.
And that butts heads with their power because they've got their way of doing everything. And it's, again, I always say it's a microcosm of what's going on. You're very logical. So you're like, but this is this. This is the priority lane. I'm in the priority lane. Sure, there's 50 people in the wrong lane, but I'm in the right lane. You're wrong, but he doesn't want to give you the wrong because he's got the power.
Right.
So he thinks he can outrank you even though you win factually.
And I did what he said to do.
I know. What's the deal with people? So,
I don't get it.
So yeah, it's just kind of it's a frustrating way to live because you're going all logic and they're going emotional.
Right.
And that's why I think that's kind of where we're at in the world.
Yeah, it was funky do, but I guess again, I was making assumption. I should have been more clear. I should have said, "Oh, that is one small pocket,
one small step,
giant pocket for mankind." That's one small pocket. The big giant zipper that goes the length of the entire suitcase is how you open the suitcase.
Exactly. Man.
But that's the thing, too, that happens is, and I've talked about this at Starbucks, sometimes you assume the person that works at a place knows the most about the place.
You think.
But in reality, you're experiencing it more from different perspectives.
Yes.
Like this lady works at TSA, so she's like a luggage TSA lady.
Yes.
But it's quite possible she flies once every 3 years and has only ever owned one suitcase.
Of course, and it better be not wacky.
So she's like, what the Christ?
Sure.
It's kind of like at Starbucks sometimes I'll be like, hey, let me get a chocolate brownie or something. They're like, we don't sell brownies here.
I've
And
been
I'm
coming here
like,
for 30 years.
well, I've been to every Starbucks in America and half the Starbucks in Europe. That's a weird example, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Well, you know what it also is, like another analogy to throw at you. Going down on a woman or dating a woman, most straight women don't know what it's like to date a woman or go down on a woman. So I actually have more experience with pussies than you do who has a pussy.
Yeah, more diverse. Certainly.
Of course. Well, I'm ubiquitous. I've got Asian, black, Hispanic, dirty, clean, ugly, moms, dads, you name it, of pussy. And they've had one.
Yeah, that's a great point.
It's a point.
She's like, this does nothing for me. I'm like, well, it did something for Susan, Michael, and Michelle.
And Don. Yeah, exactly. So,
Don Kelly?
Sure, he's good. Don Shelton. But, so it's always weird when a girl's like, you don't understand women. I'm like, well, I've dated and been in love with and all this more women than you.
Yeah, you're not all women. You're this woman. Maybe I understand 300 women, but I don't understand you kooky coos.
I've got a focus group with experiments I've done and all this, and you've done it none.
That's a great point.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah. Well, you're full of good stuff today.
You too.
Well, thank you. Great band. Well, they're okay.
Good stuff? Oh, you too.
You
I see.
Good stuff. Great band.